Hello, it's Sarah again, and notice my voice practice got very little views last time, which is kind of a good thing because I mainly am posting the voice practice stuff so that like my voice trainer and other people can sort of evaluate over time changes and give me feedback. But I'm also posting some other just random stuff that maybe is more interesting to get views. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some boring voice practice videos that like are boring enough that it doesn't matter if they don't get views, and then I might have some interesting stuff too. So I'm going back to actually practicing and reading what they gave me as some practice tests. Okay, texts, not tests. Okay, so here is one of the ones I gave me. Gwendolyn Fairfax from The Importance of Being Earnest. Oh, it is strange he never mentioned to me. He had a ward. How secretive of him. He grows more interesting hourly. I'm not sure, however, that the news inspires me with feelings of unmixed delight. I'm very fond of you, Cecily. I have liked you ever since I met you, but I am bound to state that now that I know that you are Mr. Worthing's ward, I cannot help expressing a wish that you were, well, just a little older than you seem to be, and not quite so very alluring in appearance. In fact, if I may speak candidly, well, to speak with perfect candor, Cecily, I wish that you were fully 42 and more than usually plain for your age. Ernest has a strong, upright nature. He is the very soul of truth and honor. Disloyalty would be as impossible to him as deception. But even men of the noblest possible moral character are extremely susceptible to the influences of the physical charms of others. Modern, no less than ancient history, supplies us with many most painful examples of what I refer to. If it were not so, indeed, history would be quite unreadable. Okay, so that felt like it was a little less strained than when I did it last time at that pitch. Right, you notice I'm falling pitch when I'm not reading. It'd actually be better if I tried to actually keep my normal voice closer to the reading voice, because like normalizing voice is like actually harder than doing voice. So here's Elaine from The Graduate. Well, nothing's perfect, Benjamin. I wish my mother didn't drink so much. I wish I never fallen out of that tree and broken my thumb, because it so affects my fingering. I'll probably never play the violin as well as I'd love to. But that's about it for the bullshit, Benjamin. It's only bullshit if you let it pile up. Heaven's in the details. Someone said that. I think Robert Frost said that. I was in this diner with my roommate Diane, and this guy comes along with a goat on a rope, and it turns out the reason he's got a little goat on a rope is that he was thrown out the day before for bringing in his dog. But the point is that Diane had stood up to leave when she saw the man walk in, and she sat straight down again and said, well, if there's a goat, I think I'll have dessert. And that's why I love Diane, because if you think like that, you not only notice more little goats, you get more dessert. So that's sort of my voice practice for today. I'm trying to like focus less on what I'm doing and just try to keep it a little more natural. But it's hard to know, because like I only achieve new aspects of voice by forcing it, and then it's like you sort of have to try to make those feel more natural. So it's a little tough. Anyways, that's it for today.